Flight attendant Kathy Bossy does not like the new rules. As a breast cancer survivor, she worried about going through body scanners at Charlotte Airport in North Carolina. After reluctantly being scanned, a TSA agent pulled her aside for a private pat-down.
She put her full hand on my breast and said, "What is this?" And I said, "It's a prosthesis because I've had breast cancer." And she goes, "Well, you'll need to show me that." It was just so horrific of an experience that it just blew my mind.
Though the TSA bowed to pressure from the pilots union, allowing them to skip airport screening by showing 2 IDs, flight attendants and the traveling public still face body scanners or pat-downs that cover every body part. And a handful, like software engineer John Tyner, are just saying no to both. His cell phone video went viral.
Okay, I don't understand how a sexual assault can be made a condition of my flying.
Tyner was not allowed to fly. The TSA says he's in the minority. Nationwide, the agency says more than 99% of passengers agree to use the scanners.
I'd rather be safe on the plane than worry about somebody who doesn't know me looking at a scan of something on a body scanner, so it doesn't bother me at all.
Our cameras watched this security checkpoint at LaGuardia Airport in New York for 25 minutes. In that time, 25 people went through the scanners and only 1 refused, opting for the pat-down instead. At this Chicago O'Hare checkpoint, 458 people were screened in an hour. 101 passed through the scanner and no one refused. Still, some passengers are concerned about exposure to radiation.
The FDA, I believe, says that it's safe, but I'm not sure of that, and I don't want to find out 15 years from now that it wasn't safe.
According to a Johns Hopkins study, the exposure from 1 scan is equal to 2 minutes on an airplane.
So typical flight, you're going through hundreds or thousands more time exposure than you would for a simple scan.
Most of the backlash is directed at TSA and its employees. Some airports are looking at replacing them with private firms, but those firms still must abide by TSA rules.
The bottom line is trying to ensure that everybody that gets on every flight can be assured with high confidence that everybody else on that flight has been properly screened.
And the TSA is confident that these scanners work. They say that they found 130 dangerous or illegal items in the past year. Katie?
And Kelly, stand by for a moment because people who posted comments on our Facebook page seem to be pretty split down the middle on this issue. Shara Hernandez writes, "If you don't like it, take a bus. We're at war. I want my fellow passengers searched." But Amber H. Douglas says the bottom line is that these procedures are violating a constitutional right. It's called the 4th Amendment. That, of course, is the amendment that protects us against unreasonable searches and seizures. So, Kelly, how many complaints about pat-downs have actually been filed against the TSA?
Well, the American Civil Liberties Union says that they've logged about 640 complaints this month. Compare that to less than 40 for all of September and October. But still, keep in mind, 38 million passengers went through airport screening in the month of November.
All right, Kelly Cobiella at Miami International Airport. Kelly, thank you.